Hello everybody, welcome back to the Scentaur Fragrance channel. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're a subscriber, if you're new to my channel, you're very welcome here, of course. So let's jump into this review. This is Ferrari's Silver Essence. Now y'all probably know about Ferrari. They make amazing sport cars, but their new Essence line is a real step up from what they've done in the past. They used to be a lot of hit and misses, and they used to go to discounters really fast. They're improving as a brand, so kudos to Ferrari. You're doing a much better job, and we look forward to seeing what you're going to come out with in the future. So let's talk about this fragrance, how it smells, the composition, then the projection longevity, the complement factor, and of course the price. So first off, this fragrance, if you smell it, you're going to say, oh, this is a little bit sweet. What's going on here? If you give a little time and think a little bit, you're going to notice that this is a coconut fragrance through and through. And at first it might throw you off because you might think silver essence. You might be expecting something, metallic, perhaps something sharp, perhaps because of the essence, you might be thinking something musky. But this fragrance is kind of like a jammy coconut fragrance. It's not too sweet, but I do have to say that the coconut is predominant here, and it has almost this cakey type vibe. Not that it smells like cake, but it smells um, a little bit dense, like a dense coconut. I hope that comes across and makes sense. But you do get a little bit of that silver essence they're talking about, a little bit of a metallic vibe, but it's not sharp. If you're expecting something like Silver Mountain Water, you're not going to get it here. But if you're thinking of Bogart's Silver Scent, I think you're on the right track. So this stuff is sweet. It is kind of elegant. It's kind of classy, but I don't know. This fragrance grew on me over time. But it's still not a love for me. It's good fragrance overall. Shout out to Danielson for getting some love to this fragrance, giving it some attention, because this fragrance I think is drying up. At least it's not going to be as easy to find in the future. And at places like FragranceNet, I got this bottle I think for about $23. So it's a real bang for the buck. It's a real good fragrance overall. Now this fragrance, with the projection longevity, it's not bad, but it's not excellent. I get 6 maybe 7 hours out of this. Of course, your skin chemistry may vary, and I get about fair projection. I get about arm's length or maybe elbow's length, so it's not a beast in performance, but it is kind of a distinctive smell. So for those it's kind of, let's get into the complement factor, because to me there's kind of a contradiction or a problem there. So this fragrance, because it's so sweet, I don't think that this is business appropriate personally. I think that this is far too casual and far too playful, even though it is a little bit more on the mature side, perhaps for a little bit for somebody, 23, 24, 25, something like that. In my opinion, this fits the bill similar to 212 VIP, which that fragrance was like a boozy, kind of like cocktail fragrance with a little bit of a dark vibe. So it's playful, it's sweet. It does have a little bit of an edge to it, but it's not a sharp metallic vibe. It doesn't smell musky, but it almost has not a fizz, but maybe like a little bit of a furry type of feel to this fragrance. Not like fur, not like a wet dog, but this fragrance, you just have to smell it to understand what I'm trying to say. This fragrance has a little bit of a fluff, I guess, to the fragrance, even though it's dense, even though it is kind of that, again, a jammy coconut with a little bit of metal going on. Now, if wearing this, people did think it was kind of distinctive. They did think it was nice and playful. I don't think it was particularly classy. Now, if I could compare this to anything, I would compare it to Bogart's Silver Scent. And I think this is the far better fragrance compared to that one. Much higher quality, much easier to wear, not near as loud. But this kind of fragrance is a party fragrance, at least to me, in the way it comes across. So that's kind of the contradiction. So this fragrance is kind of modest in its performance, but it doesn't shout like you would want it to for a party situation. And that was kind of the contradiction I was alluding to. But overall, it is a solid fragrance. I think it's Armoff's niche collection. They have one called Platinum, and I need to do a review of that fragrance, and I absolutely love it. To me, it's much better than this. And of course, there's you know, Creed Silver Mountain Water, which I love for this kind of feel. There's Oud Mineral, and suffice to say, there's other fragrances I would reach to. And for this classy type of feel overall, even the modern formulations of Eau Sauvage really suit my personality better. But this fragrance is solid. It's definitely unique. I think somebody out there might just fall in love with this fragrance. And for the price point, this is one of those cheapies that can definitely be recommended if this sounds interesting to you and something you've really been wanting. In the designer world, there's not a lot of coconut fragrances that are excellent, or at least smell of good quality for the money. And that are masculine. So this is really kind of one of a kind in a way. So that's why I wanted to give this fragrance some attention. It doesn't suit my taste again personally. I would much rather recommend overall Platinum Egoist. But solid fragrance. It does smell good. It takes a little bit of time getting used to because it's unique. But again, it can get you compliments. It's pleasant. Something that's pleasant and different is kind of a win-win for a lot of people. So if this sounds like something that'd be interesting to you, definitely check it out. And again, I don't like doing a score system because this is all really subjective, of course, but I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. But it's good for the money. It's a pretty good smelling fragrance. I might give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't know. But this is Ferrari Silver Essence. Let me know if you would like a decant, or that's something you'd be interested in. I'm going to begin selling them, and I would like to start doing giveaways. So let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what you think about this fragrance. Always looking for insights. Get a conversation going, of course, in the comment section below. So thank y'all so much for sticking by, watching this review. And if you've stuck around to the end, why don't you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank y'all so much for being here at the Scentadar Fragrance channel. And don't forget to wear what you love. And I'll see you next time, of course. Have a good one. Bye.